Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And we're going to look at the Susan B. Anthony 1980 United States dollar today. And I'm a little bit excited because there is something fun about these coins and there's something expensive about these coins. And we're going to get into that as we walk through this particular coin. In 1980, they made the coin for general circulation at 3 different mints. They made the P, they made the S, and they made the D in 1980. So when you're looking at these coins, what does the D look like? Pretty much the same as it did later on. There's a D there. This, of course, is a later coin, but that's the Denver Mint. That right there, though you can't really tell, is the San Francisco Mint, and there right there is the Philadelphia Mint. These mint marks did not come out great, but there is talk of a double S actually on the coin. So a repunched S they're talking about. I have not seen it, but if there is one, it's going to be worth a lot of value. There's another doubling to the S, of course, in 1980, and that is because they made these at 3 different mints, there's a proof set S and there's a general circulation S. How many did they make? Well, at the San Francisco Mint for general circulation, they made 20.4 million. At the Denver Mint, they made 41.6, and at the Philadelphia Mint, they made 27.6 million. So they made a little bit under 100 million total, and of that little bit under 100 million, 3.5 million were the proof set versions from the San Francisco Mint. When they made these coins, they thought they first came out in 1979, and here's a 1979 version right here. This is the first year they came out, and they thought they were going to actually get somewhere with the coin dollars, but they didn't. And they made a bunch in 1979. They made almost a billion. They made 900 million of the 1979 coins, and people just weren't rushing out to get them or to use them. The banks were complaining about them. The vending machines didn't transition quickly enough. And so in 1980, they said, let's make a little bit less. So instead of 900 million, they made about 100 million total. So this is the year to get them if you want to get the low mintage years. But there's also a 1981 that's extremely low mintage, and that is 3 million of each of the 1981, and they made 4 million of the proof sets. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, we got a copper nickel clad copper coin. So the outside's a copper nickel, the inside is copper, and on the back, of course, is the great eagle landing on the moon that Frank Gasparo, the engraver, did. You can see his initials right down here. FG for Frank Gasparo. It says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum, and then right over the eagle's shoulder is the United States of America on the earth. If you look over his shoulder, that's kind of an outline of the U.S. Down at the bottom it says $1, and then there's craters on the moon. 13 stars around the back, maybe just standing for the Apollo 13 mission. 13 stars around the front, standing for the number of original colonies for the United States. And then on the front, and this occurs very, very infrequently in United States coins, there is initials of the engraver on the front. So Frank Gasparo actually engraved the front and the back and has his initials on both. So when I said that there is another S version, let's look at this one right here, and then let's look at the proof set version. So there's the San Francisco proof set version. It comes in a proof set coin holder, and there it is right there. That some collectors say is the best proof set coin ever made in terms of overall quality. There are a number of, I believe there are 88 MS-68s of this proof set, and when you just look at it, you go, oh my god, it's just beautiful. It's like this is a cameo version. We see the S here, and it's not obviously worn at all. It's slightly different from the S on here. See how this one kind of bunches? This one doesn't. It kind of stays kind of open. And if we tip it up, we see that it has a shine to it. Susan B. Anthony facing to the right with a kind of lace collar here. And on the back, let's take a look at the back too, because again, the back is just as spectacular. And that is the eagle landing on the moon. So if you can find this coin, and I'll tell you what, they sell it in these United States proof set versions. This is the cardboard from the outside. Doesn't look too great, just as black. And I think I got this for $10 or $12. And this coin here itself, if it came out of the pack and got graded, it might be worth $55 or more. So take a look at the proof sets from 1980. Take a look at the Susan B's in them. And if you can find one that's as spectacular as this one, you may want to consider having the proof set open, taking it to PCGS or NGC to have it graded. And at that point, it might be worth $80 to $100, or even as much if it's an MS68 as $300 to $500. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.